issue.
With all due respect, the Supreme Court, as we know, it overturns its own rulings all the time. It has overruled more than 200 of its own decisions, once just last week. And it is a stated goal of President Trump and Vice President Pence to appoint Supreme Court justices who will vote to overturn Roe versus Wade. I mean, whether they said it on the campaign trail or they say it now is almost immaterial. It's a stated goal. Take a listen to Vice President Pence. This is him campaigning for the job in 2016.
We appoint strict constructionists to the Supreme Court of the United States, as Donald Trump intends to do. I believe we will see Roe versus Wade consigned to the ash heap of history.
The ash heap of history. A lot of women around the country are looking to you right now. Almost 7 in 10 women, according to a new poll, want Roe versus Wade to stay intact. What do you say to those women who say, what are you going to do here? How are you going to protect this right?
Well, first of all, let me say that there's a big difference between overturning some precedents, such as Plessy versus Ferguson, which was overturned in the school desegregation case of Brown versus the Board of Education, versus overturning a ruling that has been settled law for 46 years, 45 years, and it involves a constitutional right and has been reaffirmed by the court 26 years ago. Indeed, Justice Roberts has made very clear that he considers Roe v. Wade to be settled law. I would not support a nominee who demonstrated hostility to Roe v. Wade, because that would mean to me that their judicial philosophy did not include a respect for established decisions, established law. And I believe that that is a very important fundamental tenet of our judicial system, which, as Chief Justice Roberts says, helps to promote stability and even-handedness.
So you will not support anyone who has demonstrated hostility towards Roe versus Wade, but there are plenty of justices that the Federalist Society and other experts likely think will vote to overturn Roe versus Wade, but they don't have a record of hostility towards Roe versus Wade. For instance, don't you think, just as an academic matter, Neil Gorsuch, for whom you voted, don't you think he's probably going to vote to overturn Roe versus Wade if given the chance?
I actually don't. I had a very long discussion with Justice Gorsuch in my office, and he pointed out to me that he is a co-author of a whole book on precedent. So someone who devotes that much time to writing a book on precedent, I think understands how important a principle that is in our judicial system.
You know that there are a lot... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
There are many judges who have said to me that if you are not unhappy with some of your decisions, then you're not a good judge. I think judges have to have the ability to put aside their personal views and rule on the facts of the case with fidelity to the law and the Constitution.
I don't have to tell you